Welcome to this year's Service Awards. Before we begin this year's presentation, I would like to express our sincerest thanks to not only those that we are recognizing this evening, but their families too. We do not do this alone, and without our home support, there would not be the number of honorees this evening. So thank you, family, for keeping us all going. Five years ago, in 2017, the fruits of the research funded by the Ice Bucket Challenge paid off. An Israeli scientist at Ben-Gurion University announced that they had developed a new treatment that extends the life expectancy of patients suffering from ALS. The drug may also have implications on the life expectancy of patients with other neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Also in November of 2017, a computer glitch allowed thousands of American airline staff to schedule vacation during the last 2 weeks of December, leaving several flights without pilots. As of November 30th, more than 15,000 flights did not have a pilot, a first officer, or both, and the airline was left scrambling to avoid cancellations. Allow me to introduce you to our 5-year recipients. Please join me in congratulating these recipients. Sana El-Shamari, Alyssa Alvarez, Sheila Ambrose, Lisa Arnold, Crystal Arnold, Jody Avery, Amy Babcock, Heather Broughton, Amy Brown, Wendy Ann Brown, Judy Burnham, Jennifer Burns, Amanda Caldwell, Katie Churchill, Amy Clark, Stacy Cleland, Carolyn Compton, Trudy Cook, April Couch, Angela DeValder Blair, Cherish Earl, Mindy Farshone, Dr. Gates, Christina Gillespie, Sarah Grable, Darla Graves, Carrie Griffin, Laura Grodevent, Marcy Heffel, Heather Hageman, Michelle Hendricks, Teresa Harakis, Sarah Jeffrey, Dr. Cantola, Kevin Kelch, Kelly Kidney,
Ron Latta,
Elizabeth Lawless, Jennifer Lawrence, Alyssa Lindahl, Alyssa Lorenz, Rebecca Lynn, Dr. Martinez, Joshua McDonald, Kayla Millis, Stephanie Moga, Karina Owens, Kristen Potter, Kelly Powell,
Patricia Pratt,
Tasha Pung, Jesse Rangel, Dora Ruoff, Lori Simons, Russell Skinner, Edward Spitzer, Thaddeus Spitzer, Marla Stuck, Ashley Swope, Jeff Thompson, Greg Wade, Bryn Wallerick, Stacy Walker, Lance Weaver, Melinda White, Melinda Whiting, Alyssa Willert, Melinda Wolf, and Katie Zona. "10 years ago, the year is 2012. Gas prices peaked at $3.91 a gallon. A man's suit was only $100. Here, the new front entrance opened for business, including Ella's Cafe and the Auxiliary Gift Shop, and these members joined the family: Christopher Ames, Lori Archer, Jennifer Arntz, Dr. Ebner, Stacy Goodman, Sarah Hodges, Sarah Hook, Dennis Knoll, Stephanie Kowalchuk, Cheryl Lindsay, John Metzger, Carla Pajovic, Jeffrey Rhodes, Joshua Rich, Dr. Saha, Kimberly Snyder, Katie Steiner, Dr. Swender, Susan Tamer, Eric Waldron, Brittany Weed, and Cody Zeithamel. Congratulations to our 10-year recipients. 15 years ago, the year is 2007, we added 2 additional labor and delivery postpartum recovery rooms in the birth center and opened the new all-private room critical care unit on the remodeled second floor, along with the new chapel. Although not all in this birth center or CCU, these members joined us in 2007. Nita Armstrong, Jennifer Barnes, Lori Barton, Amy Butler, Ava Cowles, Jonah Curtis, Anita Darling, Carla High, Sarah Hughes, Deborah Obe, Mary Keller, Sarah Manis, Carrie McDowell, Christopher Nikolai, John Ostrowski, Deborah Payne, Heather Ruff, Kate Sanders, Brooke Stanley, Lisa Stoddard, Autumn Stoneman, and Jen Wendt. Congratulations to our 15-year recipients. In 2002, it took an average of 12 and a half minutes to download a song on a 56K modem. It also took 16 seconds for a web page to load. We experienced a 15 to 20% overall increase in volume following the closure of Albion's Trillium Hospital, and we enjoyed 616 babies born here in the birth center. The employment for the following members started in 2002. Teresa, please introduce recipients from your area.
Tamara Fox has been a valued asset to the Oaklawn team for the last 20 years. Her team appreciates her knowledge in the field, especially in the Women's Center. She is great with her patients, and many will ask if she will be their technician. Tammy enjoys family, golfing, traveling up north, and is a member of the Union City Garden Club. Thanks for your many dedicated years of service. Marilyn Kittinger started with Oaklawn in 2002 as a unit secretary and has held that position throughout her career. She is the perfect for this role, and her supervisors will tell you how much they appreciate her sweet demeanor with patients and families. We appreciate your dedication to our patients and your service to Oaklawn. Cheryl Murray has been a wonderful addition to the surgery team since 2002 when she joined. Cheryl consistently strives to go above and beyond in her role. Her team appreciates her dedication. When she isn't in the OR, Cheryl loves to vacation to new places. Her peers are always looking to her for advice on where to go next. Thanks for all you do, Cheryl. Rachel Schultz has worked as a part of our family for the past 20 years. Rachel's dedication to her profession and her patients cannot be taught. Her patients ask for her by name, and she is always willing to lend a helping hand to anyone who needs it. Rachel's supervisors appreciate her wealth of knowledge and her witty sense of humor even more. Thank you for your commitment, Rachel. Sheila Wachowski has been with Oaklawn Hospital for the last 20 years as a respiratory therapist. Her supervisor appreciates that she keeps the department tidy, stocked, and organized. Sheila is great at keeping a level head in a stressful situation, and her team is grateful for her skills and knowledge. Thank you for all that you do here, Sheila. Cynthia Woods joined Oaklawn in 2002 and will celebrate 20 years here with us this year. Cindy is the anchor of her team on night shift and is well respected by her colleagues, especially her supervisor. Cindy is known to be kind and generous when she is on shift. In her off time, Cindy loves to jam at the concert or watch the Red Wings play. Thank you for your dedication, Cindy.
Please join me in celebrating Rita Ryman, who joined our central billing office at its start 20 years ago. She came to Oaklawn from Trillium in Albion, where she had played multiple roles in physician offices and scheduling. I learned from her that our CBO was initially located in Albion at the B Drive office, and since then, she's worked on Michigan Avenue, in Wright Medical Building, and now on Preston Drive. She works primarily from her home, with her daughter's bearded dragon overseeing her. She became a certified physician coder 11 years ago and serves as mentor to other teammates in the CBO. Rita is the proud mother of an adult daughter named Tristan who lives in Lansing. She says of her time with Oaklawn, "It's been an interesting, fun experience." Congratulations, Rita, and thank you.
Angel Brandon. I want to recognize Angel for her dedication and hard work in Patient Financial Services Department. For 20 years, Angel has been instrumental in making PFS a successful department of Oaklawn. Thank you. Jacqueline Masdal. Jackie, I want to congratulate you on 20 years of service. Your dedication in working with scheduling our patients is very much appreciated. Thank you for making Oaklawn a success. Jamie Troyer. Jamie has spent the past 20 years making Oaklawn operations run smoothly by ensuring that supplies get to those who need them. Thank you, Jamie, for your hard work and dedication. Diane Walker. I want to recognize Diane Walker for her dedication and hard work in the Oaklawn Life Improvement Center. For 20 years, Diane has been instrumental in making OLIC an enjoyable place to be. Thank you.
The year is 1997. We added wireless bedside computers to our information systems, and most added Beanie Babies to their most must-have toys. The top #1 movie was titled A Good Will Hunting. And 25 years ago, the following came to Oaklawn. Teresa, please introduce us to some of these employees.
Scott Martin began his journey with Oaklawn as an RN in 1997, just a few years before the FDA approved the Da Vinci robot to be used in the ORs. Scott now works in our OR as an RNFA and is the go-to guy for anything Da Vinci related. Scott is a treasure, and we are grateful he's a part of this family. Scott is valued by his team for his incredible wealth of knowledge. When he's not in the ORs, you might find Scott out on the golf course. Congratulations, Scott. Tammy Murphy has been dedicated to her patients and to Oaklawn for the past 25 years. Tammy is known to be a great baker and makes sure to bring treats to share for her team. Tammy enjoys her family, and we are grateful they have shared her with us for all this time. Thanks for your service, Tammy. Amy Toole has been with Oaklawn Organization since 1997, serving in different roles, but has been in endoscopy since 2007. Amy's supervisors appreciate her natural ability to lead, and she is very efficient in her role. Amy loves spending time with her grandchildren and loves them dearly. We are lucky to have had Amy here for the last 25 years. Terry Fitzpatrick started with us as an LPN in 1997 and has shown her loyalty to the community for the past 25 years. She currently works in OMG General Surgery after working on the inpatient side for a number of years. Some say she was always that second pair of eyes for the RN, and when they were working with Terry, it was going to be a good day.
We wish Ken Smith a hearty congratulations for his 25 years as a physical therapist with Oaklawn. He came to Oaklawn shortly after starting his career. He worked as an outpatient therapist until 2009, and then he transitioned to the inpatient side full-time. He says he just seemed to click there. He's formed special relationships throughout the organization, and his friendships with OT Phil Smith, who was lost to COVID, and PTA Kathy Montgomery, who retired this summer, were especially impactful. He even worked beside his wife Lori, an orthopedic PA, for several years. He is proud of the work he has done so far, including the Joint Camp program, and he highlights his wish to always make a difference. Ken and Lori have shared their passion for healthcare with their daughter Ashley, a Marshall High School graduate who has since graduated medical school and will soon complete her pathology fellowship on breast cancer. We need to recognize how key Ken has been to the care of our COVID inpatients and to thank him for that and all his contributions to Oaklawn.
Jomar Flessner. Jomar began working with Oaklawn as a medical records clerk in 1997. In 2001, she transitioned to a coder abstractor position, and in 2022, Jomar began working as a senior abstractor and inpatient coder. Jomar's coworkers note that she is always willing to lend a hand and that in addition to her role in HIM, Jomar has worked many shifts as a door screener during the pandemic. Jomar enjoys dancing, concerts, and spending time with her daughter and granddog. Thank you, Jomar, for your service to Oaklawn. Mary Jo Lacados. Mary Jo is a registered dietitian and is known as a tireless worker that has dedicated her career to providing excellent patient care. Mary Jo takes tremendous pride in her work and in her desire to meet the needs of her patients. Mary Jo is highly respected amongst her colleagues and within her profession, and I would like to congratulate her for her part in making Oaklawn a 5-star organization. Judy Shedd. Initially a patient accounts representative for Patient Financial Services, Judy joined the Health Information Management Department in 2001 as a coder abstractor. Judy is currently in the role of Revenue Cycle Specialist, where she uses her excellent research skills to resolve issues that come up. In her free time, Judy enjoys spending time with her grandson and scrapbooking. Thanks, Judy, for 25 years of dedication.
And then 30 years ago, in 1992, we opened the Sports Rehab Center on 15.5 Mile Road. IBM developed the first smartphone, and then the 10 millionth cell phone was sold. Teresa, please introduce us to the 2 employees that joined us 30 years ago.
Jill Hayes has not only been dedicated to Oaklawn Hospital the last 30 years, but she is also dedicated to the nursing profession. She is a preceptor for the nursing program at Kellogg Community College and helps new nurses develop their skills. Jill, we appreciate your dedication to all the families welcoming new additions to their lives and for your commitment to teaching young nurses. Congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. Marla Riley is celebrating 30 years with Oaklawn, and we are happy to have her as a part of the family. Her supervisors and peers appreciate that Marla is punctual and reliable. Her attendance is great, and her team can always count on her. Marla also enjoys traveling. Congratulations to 30 years with us, Marla.
And the longest employee celebrated this evening started with us some 45 years ago in 1977. In 1977, we recorded 317 births here at Oaklawn. Post-it notes along with Slim Fast diet shakes were introduced. The top grossing movie in October when this employee joined us was Star Wars. Andy, please share with us who joined us 45 years ago.
Linda Hazel. Linda began her journey with Oaklawn as a typist. Remember, this was 1977. For medical records and has held many roles within health information management, including transcriptionist, coder, supervisor, and senior abstractor. After 44 years, Linda transitioned back into the role of coder. Linda has been and is a valued employee of Oaklawn. This was recognized with Linda being honored with the Employee of the Year award in 1993. Always willing to help others in any given situation, Linda gives of herself by helping others grow in their knowledge. In her free time, Linda travels with her husband Dave. Linda, we sincerely thank you for spending most of your lifetime making Oaklawn a better place.
We have 2 more awards to share this evening, and those are Employee of the Year and Physician of the Year. The Employee of the Year will receive a dozen roses, an engraved clock, Employee of the Year gold pin, and $500, and maybe the highest sought out award, a designated parking spot for a whole year. The 2021 Employee of the Year, Ms. Susan Tamer, received her parking spot eviction notice earlier today. The purpose of this award is not only to acknowledge an employee that exemplifies the culture and the values of Oaklawn, but also to honor an individual that is inspiring to members of their profession and dedicated to the needs of our patients. 2022's Employee of the Year nominees are Sana El-Shamari, Sheila Ambrose, Tammy Bierman, Carrie Blond, Gabrielle Briggs, Emily Briner, Tisha Berghoff, Jacqueline Costin, Ava Cowles, Jacqueline Darling, Wendy Davis, Christopher DeYoung, Susan Evans, Larissa Avoy, Marcy Farmer, Kimberly Faust Johnson, Lisa Frey, Sean Garrett, Nicole Garrison, Brenda Gettner, Carrie Griffin, Stacy Granowski, Tina Hackworth, Brenda Hall, Holly Hawkins, Robert Hayes, Michelle Hendricks, Rachel Herrera, Jason Johnson, Sarah Jeffrey, Irene Johnston, Mary Keller, Jacob Lysick, Addie Mavis, Scott Martin, Kayla Millis, Jill Murphy, Nicole Patrick, Timmy Perry, Jamie Pierce, Darcy Plaster, Cheryl Ruddock, Kim Sartwell, Ashley Slate, Deb Smith, Lisa Stoddard, Nick Travis, Shirley Traperi, Jeannie Van Kampen, Arissa Wanko, Brittany Weed, Melinda White, Alyssa Willard, Amber Williamson, Aaron Wilson, Sandy Winchell, Lauren Wood, and Donna York. Great nominations this year for sure. To our Employee of the Year, you do more than what is listed in your job description, not just today, but every day. You help individuals with things that affect their livelihoods to the fullest extent possible. You have handled some of the rudest callers and visitors, yet you respond professionally and with courtesy. These can be touchy conversations as they normally deal with people's livelihoods. Kind, compassionate, and understanding are only a few words used to describe you. With an outward mindset, you help your colleagues and are instrumental in finding solutions to problems or barriers. You have been known to pull out notes you have taken years ago and shared what decision was clearing up any misunderstanding. You have been nominated for this award year after year, and the positive comments have not stopped about your work ethic, your spirit, your decorum, and how wonderful it is for all of us to work with you. This week is an especially busy week for you, so I hope you are listening, Sandy Winchell, because you are the 2022 Employee of the Year and a pay week for us. Sandy, your parking spot is number 2 on the second floor of the parking garage across from the elevator. We will conclude our 2022 awards with our Physician of the Year award. Physician of the Year receives a dozen roses, an engraved plaque, a reserved parking space as well. Doctors Martina and Gillicosta will no longer have theirs. And the Physician of the Year will name a charity of their choice to receive $500 in their honor. The Physician of the Year nominees are Dr. Ashmatat, Dr. Bertram, Dr. Ebner, Dr. Farshone, Dr. Field, Dr. Gates, Dr. Cantola, Dr. Klee, Dr. Liston Crandall, Dr. Mohammed, Dr. Nicholson, Dr. Ragid, Dr. Robin, Dr. Rockwell, Dr. Saha, Dr. Sterrett, Dr. Swender, Dr. Takur, Dr. Yetman, and Dr. Young. Greg, please announce our 2022 Physician of the Year.
Today, I am pleased to announce Oaklawn's 2022 recipient of the Physician of the Year Award. Many impressive nominations were submitted this year, making the selection quite challenging. The purpose of this award is to not only acknowledge a physician that exemplifies the culture and values of Oaklawn, but to also honor an individual that is inspiring to members of their profession and dedicated to the needs of their patients. This year's winner received several nominations from a variety of departments throughout the hospital. Here are some of the comments. They are very kind-hearted and care for their patients dearly. I have personally worked with this provider and they taught me so many great things. They are very passionate about their career and they deserve to be recognized. This provider has served and resided in the Oaklawn community for the majority of their career. They are a leader within their department, always acting with integrity and providing the best quality care. They make themselves actively available to their patients, giving the patients comfort knowing they will be there for questions and concerns. This provider shows respect to everyone they encounter, patients and peers alike. Their bedside manner is commendable and very much appreciated by their patients. Knowing this provider professionally and personally, I have great respect and appreciation for them. This provider has been a valuable part of Oaklawn for as long as I can remember. They treat all their colleagues with respect and they are respectful to the nurses. This provider is always willing to help teach new nurses or students. They are willing to take a phone call or answer a question even if they are not on call. I am grateful for all the years and knowledge this provider has given to the staff and all of the lives they have impacted. They are a great physician and leader in their field of work. This physician received his bachelor's degree from Cornell University in microbiology from Montana State University before attending medical school at the University of Minnesota. He came to Michigan to do an OB-GYN residency at Butterworth Hospital in Grand Rapids, then moved to Marshall to begin private practice in 1982 and has lived in the Marshall ever since. He is board certified in obstetrics and gynecology. This physician has been an integral part of the Oaklawn family for many years, as a physician that is obviously respected and admired by his colleagues, his patients, and the greater community. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2022 Oaklawn Physician of the Year to Dr. Eric Ebner. Congratulations, Dr. Ebner, on being named Oaklawn's 2022 Physician of the Year.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. Good night.